You gotta get
Hi guys.
double A.
Just taking some vitamins. You guys take vitamins? I feel like I don't eat healthy enough to not take vitamins. I eat a lot of sugar. I need to be better about it. Like I'm kind of addicted. But anyways, I thought I would kind of talk about, I've been watching these like on YouTube, like these TikTok events of people that are like broke and struggling with the inflation and stuff like that. And I don't know, I thought I'd kind of talk about it today. Inflation. I've totally noticed it. Like what I used to get at Walmart for $100 is now $200. It's literally like $100 more when I'm buying around the same stuff. Like I went to Smith's a while ago. I don't normally shop at Smith's. Only if they're just close. So like only if I need like a couple things. But I'm gonna go set this down. But I could not believe some of the prices. Like I usually go to Winco and their prices are really good. But I was like, I could not believe. I think there was like a thing of like cream cheese for like $6 or $7 or something like that, or sour cream for like that. I just remember being like, oh my gosh, what is with these prices? I like wouldn't buy stuff. I was like, okay, I'll just get the couple things that I need and leave. Like I'm not paying $8 for cream cheese. And I just remember being like, holy crap. But that's not that way at Winco. It's the prices are really good. But I just thought about it and I'm like, you know what? Like I see all these videos of people like posting how they can't pay their bills and just like they're struggling making ends meet, and it just makes me so sad because I mean, we're all struggling with the economy, right? Like I don't have a job right now. Luckily my husband has a job, but I have all these medical bills. Like I'm starting to have issues again from my car accident, and you all know that I didn't get insurance money. I mean, I got a tiny bit, but I blew through that in like a year. So we have to fork out all my medical bills, and I have no job right now. So like I need a device for my neck and my back because I'm in pain every day and I don't dare buy it right now. And so I'm just like, okay, well, I will just have to continue to be in pain for now until I get a job. But I just thought to myself, I'm like, more people should buy like a trailer to live in because I thought about it and I was like, okay, people are paying like $2,300 in rent for like a 1 or 2 bedroom or like up to $3,000 a month. And it's like ridiculous. It's like literally when they calculate their paycheck, it's like they have enough for rent and maybe a little bit of food and maybe one other bill and that's it. Like people are not able to survive on the salaries that they're making and the and inflation. And so I thought about it and I was like, okay, like our camping trailer, it's not ginormous, but it sleeps 5 of us comfortably. It was like $12,000 or $13,000, almost brand new. And I'm like, we could literally live in it, like comfortably. I mean, sure, we wouldn't have a ton of room to like move around, but like we could go outside, like, and I just thought to myself, like, why don't more people buy like camping trailers to live in? So honestly, like, I think that that's a good idea. If I was in that situation and it's like you can't afford a house now because a house that used to be a beautiful, great, awesome home was like $350. Like $350 would get you an amazing house. Now $350 gets you a piece of crap that you have to fix up and that needs a ton of work. And you need like if you have a decent size, like 3 kids plus, you need like $700,000 for a house, which is insane. So I'm like, honestly, I totally see why people live in their cars, live in a van, like, but I'm like, honestly, camping trailers are such a good idea because you can buy one. You can buy a super nice one that is straight up like a home for $100,000. Like super nice, like full kitchen, like nice. And you can own it. Like it is going, like the money that you're paying, if you get a loan, the money that you're paying for that each month is going towards you owning it instead of just paying rent. And that money goes out the window every month, right? And then one day you can own this trailer. And if anything, like, you know, even if it's just your second home one day, if it's just your camping trailer one day, like you're working towards something. That money is going towards an asset. So I just thought that. I was like, man, like we love our camping trailer and it's paid off because it wasn't crazy expensive. We were able to pay it off with like a bonus that my husband got at one point. And it honestly gives me comfort knowing that if we had to live in our camping trailer, like we could survive in it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just like, I need to tell more people. Buy a camping trailer and live in a camping trailer. Because I just feel so bad for all these people that just like can't make it. They can't pay their bills. And it's like, it does not surprise me at all to see how many people are homeless. Like it never. Yeah, I'm doing a video. Go. Go do upstairs, okay? But I'm like, I've always felt like I could be homeless. Like it's easy to become homeless. And I'm grateful that I've never been homeless, but like it just is not surprising me. Doesn't surprise me at all how easy it is to become homeless. Like most people are living paycheck to paycheck. And let's say you get COVID and you can't work for 2 to 3 weeks. Guess what? You don't get paid. And guess what? If you can't pay your rent, you end up on the street. It's like literally 1 month and you could be out on the street is how a lot of people are living. And that's how I've lived a lot of my life. Like we've lived paycheck to paycheck when we were first married. And there was at one point where we had like hardly anything in our bank account. Like hardly anything. I was starting college again. Andrew didn't have a job. We had a little bit in our bank account. I will say, we had a little bit in our bank account. We owed that much in tithing. And we were like, you know what? We'll just take a leap of faith. We'll pay our tithing and hopefully it works out. We literally paid like everything that was in our bank account to tithing because that's how much we owed. And Andrew got a job like right after that. So I will say I am sometimes scared to not pay my tithing because there have been things that have happened where I'm like, I don't know. Like there have been times we paid our tithing and we immediately were blessed. Is that coincidence? Maybe. But maybe not. I don't know. All I know is I want to keep paying tithing for that reason alone is because I've seen blessings happen but I've also seen bad things happen too when I've been paying my tithing, like me not getting a job or whatever. So I don't know, but yeah, I just think that more people should just buy camping trailers. And honestly, they're so nice. Like I would so much rather live in a nice camping trailer than like a little apartment that I'm basically just throwing money out the window. And then one day if you get a better job and you end up paying off your camping trailer, it's a second home for you. It's a thing to do on the weekends. But yeah, it is hard. I have absolutely noticed inflation and I continue to shop at Winco because honestly, like the amount of food, this is not like sponsored or anything. Clearly I have like 100 subscribers. I'm not gonna have sponsored videos. This is just my honest opinion. I almost like don't want to say it to anybody because I'm like, I don't want people to know what this secret is. No, I'm just kidding. No, I want to help people. But yeah, Winco's for sure the way to go. I mean, Walmart's not horribly bad, but even at Walmart, I get so many more groceries at Winco for like, I get a ton of groceries at Winco for $100, like at least 2 weeks of groceries for my family. And Walmart, I go and maybe get a week or two worth of groceries for like $200. Granted, at Walmart, I'm always finding random stuff that I want, so that's not all grocery money. That's why I shouldn't go to Walmart, because I always find like some cute Pioneer Woman dish or something that I have to have. I think I have to have. Anyways, but yeah, what do you guys do to save money or to make it? Yeah, it's cool to me to like watch YouTube videos of people living in their cars and living in their, I mean, it's cool to me because the people that are doing it want to. I'm not watching like homeless people. These are people that chose to do that because they wanted the freedom of traveling and they didn't want to be stuck with rent, which I don't blame them at all. I've always just thought that was throwing money out the window. And you do it if you have to, but I mean, I look at like what my sister paid for a condo. And because of the time difference of like when we bought and when she bought, like we got a beautiful home for less than she paid for her like little condo. It's crazy. And it's just about like we happened to buy it at the right time. Like there's no way we could have afforded our house now. No way. Nope. We would have been living in a little dump right now. But it's hard. I don't feel like wages match what the prices of stuff. Especially the fact it baffles me that minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. Like I think legally, like when you look up minimum wage, at least last I checked, it was $7.25 an hour. No one pays that because they can't get people to work for that little. Because you cannot, like absolutely cannot survive on $7.25 an hour. There's absolutely no way, unless you are living with your parents. So the only people that can afford to make $7.25 an hour are like maybe a 13-year-old. You know, that's like almost what I would pay my 4-year-old to work is $7.25 an hour. Like that is insulting. Because even $15 an hour is like, you can barely survive on that. So it's just sad to see Americans like working their butts off and barely being able to pay their bills. You know, it's sad. Like watching those videos makes me sad. And I'm like, how can I help people? Like buy a trailer. I'll tell them to buy a camping trailer. And of course, like nobody has $100,000 to buy a camping trailer. I mean, like I said, ours was like 12 or 13 grand, and it fits 5 people comfortably. We have a bathroom, we have a sink, we have a stove, we have a microwave. We have everything we need to survive. So you don't even need $100,000. I mean, that would be like a fancy home. I'm saying like you can get a nice home, especially if you're single. Like straight up, that's what I would do. And then just go park at a KOA, live at a KOA or whatever, or a campsite. Pay like $35 a month for full hookups. Especially if you work from home. You know, you can go literally find a full hookup campsite for like $50 a month. Oh, I don't know how much it would be a month. I know sometimes they're like 25 for full hookups, sometimes like 25 a night. So add that up, you know, it's still less than rent. And they'd probably give you a good deal too. If you were going to be there the whole month, they'd probably give you a deal for like $200 a month or something like that. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to calculate in my head. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, cheaper than rent for sure. Way cheaper. But I hope you guys are all surviving with inflation and your... Bubby, can you go change your pants? Can you go potty?
No.
You know, when you smell poo.
But Mom, can I get $1 because I cleaned the house?
Oh, you did? Okay. Anyways, like, how do you guys make it? Do you work, like, with inflation? Do you have money saved? Do you work extra jobs? Whoa. Like, what have you done to, I'm just curious. Okay, watch out. What have you guys done to, like, make up for inflation? Like, how do you guys afford stuff? Just curious. If you want to comment. I'm curious what people do, if they're just picking up extra jobs or if they're just shopping at certain places for groceries or what. But
I cleaned up the floor.
I'm a little sick, so sorry, I keep coughing.
Everything.
You did? Thank you. But I gotta go get my exercise done. I have so many stretches and things I need to do every day to just not hurt. So it's a lot of work, honestly. And that's just in the hopes that I don't hurt. But yeah, it's hard too, because I even look at like the situation I'm in where like I have medical bills now and like insurance doesn't cover a lot of stuff. Good job. And so it's like I just now have to come up with extra money to go potentially get an MRI, to go to physical therapy, to, you know, it's like, and I don't have a job right now. Like, you know, my nanny job fell through, and so it's like my husband works, so we're fine, but, you know, we're not able to save a lot each month. We have enough for what we need, but I don't know. It's just, it's crazy because you pay for insurance, and then insurance doesn't cover anything a lot of the time. Like, so you're paying for just a catastrophic event, basically. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying like so much, sorry, that's annoying. But yeah, it's like, for me, they don't cover physical therapy until we've met our $8,000 deductible, which is like, yeah, the only way we're gonna meet that is if someone breaks their arm or something like that, you know? But it's also like, can I find the fly? Yeah. But it's also like, I'm not gonna wait to get help until, like, some people have to do this. They would say, okay, I have to get physical therapy, but I have to meet my deductible. So I'm just gonna wait until next year, and then I'm gonna get everything done in 1 year so that it pays, you know, so that I reach my deductible and that stuff is paid for. But who can do that? Who can just wait to get help, and then nobody needs that much help in 1 year unless something catastrophic happens. So then you're just basically paying out of pocket for stuff. So insurance is also it's like stealing our money. You know what I mean? It's like, pay each month for nothing. Pay each month for if you happen to break your arm. It's honestly, I see it like gambling. You get a fruit fly and I'll pay you $1. Oh, and not a fruit fly. Those ones are tiny. Don't worry about those ones. Get a big fly and I'll pay you $1. I pay the kids to kill flies. I usually give them $5 if they kill a fly and throw it away. Because I hate flies. But yeah, anyways, it's crazy. But I gotta go do my workout. I should maybe show you guys one day what I do, but I'm still trying to figure out everything that I need to do every day to not be in pain. Because I did have it figured out, and now my body just, everything hurts all the time. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And yeah, feel free to comment. I'm allowing comments on videos now. So yeah, let me know. Okay, bye.